Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the English class of Bharti Boarding School, Class 9. I am Chitrita Mukherjee, your English teacher.
So today we are starting a new poem, Rain on the Roof. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? Read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. So there is a beautiful music that we can regard as melody of nature that we hear in the sound of rain, right? So it makes us think about many things. Sometimes it becomes memory for us, sometimes it becomes happiness for us, and moods means it remains changing. Okay, means every time there is rain, our mood also changes with the weather that is there, right? Okay, so read the poem. When the humid
When the humid shadows hover over all the steady spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead.
Yes, so uh, means here the poet is saying that humid shadow drift. When the humid shadow drift, so what is the meaning of humid shadow? Can you
Humid
guess?
shadow. And then summer.
No, the dark clouds full of water, that is mentioned here as humid shadow drift. Okay, means human shadow. He says that when the sky is full of dark clouds which have moisture and are full of water and are about to bring rain, you know that when a cloud is full of water, humidity, then it will very soon start raining, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when these clouds float around the sky over the starry spheres, what is the meaning of starry spheres? Means starry spheres.
Don't, ma'am.
Don't know. Okay, so starry spheres means the sky when it is full of stars. Means the night sky. Okay, the sky at night time that is full of stars is referred here as starry spheres. Okay, so the next Sanja, every tinkle of on the sea singles. Read from here.
Every twinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start, and a thousand recollections weave their air threads into woe as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof.
Okay, so when the huge clouds are full of moisture move around in the sky, and the raindrops that seem like tear falling from the sky with sad darkness. So every time when there is rain, I said that our mood changes, right? Our mood changes every time. When it is little raining, then our mood is like something else. When it is raining heavy, our mood also changes like this. So most of the time we associate rain with sadness, tears, right? And
Yes,
when you are in a sad mood, when you are feeling depressed, if there is rain, means especially heavy rain, then you will not feel happy, you will feel more sad. Okay, you will feel a gloomy environment all over you, right? So it is quite means it is quite normal, natural for every person. It doesn't vary from person to person, or the emotion doesn't vary from person to person. In the case of rain, it is quite common for every person. And also that drops of rain can be compared with drops of tears, as we always associated rain with our tears or our sadness. Okay, okay, and to busy being star and thousand recollection wave their air threads into woof as I listen to patter of the rain upon the roof. So when it is raining in upon the roof, the sound is kind of a beautiful melody, and the poet is listening to the melody carefully, and he is feeling that sound. Okay, that pitter patter sound. Okay, now in memory.
Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years ago to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain, which I played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain.
So as I said that every time we associate rain with sadness, and here the poet is reminiscing his memory that about his mother, whom he maybe lost, as she used in years agone, means many years before he used to dream. To regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listened to this refrain. So he is missing that fond look. When his mother looks at him, it was a pleasant feeling for him, and he is missing that feelings when he is hearing the sound of the rain. Okay. As I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the singles by the pattern of the rain. So every time he is remembering that feelings, and he is feeling very sad inside whenever he is hearing the sound, pitter patter sound of the rain which is falling on the roof, falling upon the roof. And he is feeling it carefully, means he is listening it carefully and feeling the whole feelings, and played upon the singles the pattern on the rain, means he is actually observing the pattern of the rain. What is pattern of the rain? Because every time the rain, the pattern of the rain is not equal, as I was saying that when it is raining like cat and dog, and sometimes it is making pitter patter sound, and sometimes it is just very light sound. So he is observing that pattern of the rain and remembering his mother, and reminiscing all the old memories that was very favorite to him. Okay, so this is the actual poem, and obviously you have to, means the poems, all the poems are very short and very simple, but you have to understand the inner meaning. That is the main part. Okay, so here, as in the last poem, the wind was associated with something destructive, and here also rain is associated with something that is tears, sadness, or you can say that memory which he is trying to remember. And every time it happens to I think all that when it is raining, we start thinking all the good things which happened with us ever, means all the pleasant memory, and then we become more sad whenever we are reminiscing those feelings, right? I don't know whether it happens to you also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it also happens to you. Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No. Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Which one should be collected? Which one should I think? This is right answer.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Okay, it doesn't happen to you. So you are not a means literature type of person. It happens to the people who are poet like this poet, Kurt Skinny.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he is feeling that feelings, and it also happens with me that whenever it is raining too heavily, not when that thunder is storming, I mean, when the storm and thunder is happening, not that time, because I don't get the time to think about anything that time, because I become so afraid that I can't focus on anything. But when the rain is heavy, but there is no thunderstorming, so then my mood also becomes very sad, gloomy, and sometimes also happy. When I am in a happy mood, it becomes more happy. Since I becomes happier that time. Okay, so here is the poem, and here are some glossary. Tinkle, short, light ringing sounds. That beautiful music that happens in the time when it is raining. Lightly, not heavy rain. when it is raining lightly, that there we can think that is a music that is very short and light. Singles, rectangular wooden tiles used on roofs. There is some rectangular tiles that is used in roofs. When rains fall on it, then the tinkle sound creates, and that is the sound which is described here in the poem. Woof, weft, that is the threads woven across the loom. Okay, ere, old poetic word for before. So when we use the old English in the place of before, that is ere. Refrain, a repeated part of a song or a poem. Hear the sound of the rain. So here it is said as sound of rain, but it is the actual meaning of it is a repeated part of a song or a poem. List, old poetic words for listen. So it is substitute for listen and old English word. Okay, thinking about the poem. Okay, any problem with the poem? No, it is an easy poem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do the following phrase mean to you? Discuss in class. Humid shadows, starry spheres, what a bliss, a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being star, a thousand recollections, wave. Okay, so here it is given all the meanings of the poem, all the expressions that you have to mention when you are writing summary. Okay, I will make you write all this. But before that, what does the poet like to do when it rains? Okay, you answer this.
He likes to. क्या? He likes to thinking, ma'am.
Think about what?
The rain.
Rain. See the text and try to answer again. Just tell me. Ready?
The poet.
The
Yes, ma'am.
poet experiences
Experiences
an extreme feeling of joy. An extreme feeling of joy and pleasure. Done? Joy
Yes,
and
ma'am.
pleasure as he lies on the cottage chamber
As he lies
on
on
the
the
cottage chamber bed. What is the spelling of cottage chamber? And
COTTAGECHAMBAR.
good. Cottage chamber bed pressing a pillow. Full stop. Consequently, after full stop, consequently,
Ma'am, cottage chamber Taking the pillow.
Yes, pressing a pillow.
Pressing a pillow.
Yes. Cottage chamber bed, pressing a pillow. Full stop.
Pillow. Full stop.
Full stop. Consequently,
Consequently,
comma, listening to the
listening
to the
listening to the
pitter patters of the pitter hyphen patter
pitter patter
of the sound of the pitter patter sound of the
sound of the
soft rain
soft rain
takes him
takes him
to the seventh heaven. To the seventh heaven.
to seventh
Heaven.
heaven.
Full stop.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. And what is the next question? Does everybody have a cozy bed to lie in when it rains? Look around you and describe how different kinds of people and animals spend time, seek shelter, etc. during rain. So it is a general answer. Does everybody have a cozy bed to lie in when it is rain? What when it rains? What do you think about this question?
Which, ma'am?
Third.
Ma'am.
Oh, sorry. I am going to the second section. We were in third, means first section, third number. What is the single major memory that comes to the poet? Who are the darling dreamers he refers to? You can answer this, I think.
आंटी एक बार मिला लीजिए भारती मैम का। Yes, ma'am.
Third question.
Ma'am, turkey means?
Which?
Ma'am, turkey. Tuck means?
Where is it? I can't see.
Oh, I'm going to section number 2.
Oh,
What is the single major memory?
can you answer this? What major memory that comes to the poet?
Ma'am, the poet mother is a single major memory
Yes.
that comes from the poets.
Yes. Who are the darling dreamers he refers?
Ma'am, darling dreamers means kids who remember their mothers, like poet.
Yes, yes. Good. Okay, write down. Number 3. The single major memory that comes to the poet's mind. Write down this from the question.
That comes
To the poet's mind. Poet's apostrophe is mind. Is the memory of his mother.
is the memory of his mother.
And second part, the darling dreamer, the darling
The darling,
dreamers, sorry,
darling dreamer
dreamers, and put this word in quotation as it is written in the question. Okay, darling dreamers refers
refers
to the all lovely dreamers
all lovely dreamers
who remember who remember
who remember
their mothers, their mothers
their mothers
in the same way
in the same way
as the poet does.
as the poet does.
Yes. Done. Okay. The fourth question, is the poet now a child? Is his mother still alive?
No, the poet is not a child now,
Yes,
and
and
his
the
mother is also not alive. That's why he's remembering his mother.
yes, write down this. You can write this alone. Right. So as his mother is not still alive, that's why he is missing her when he is hearing that sound of rain. Sensei, have you submitted your classwork yesterday? Okay, today submit all the answers. Yesterday's answers and today's answers. Who is it?
Ma'am, my sister.
Your sister. Oh. In which class she read?
2.
You are the elder one of your
Yes, ma'am.
parents? Okay.
Then, ma'am.
And the next three questions of second part is general question. When you were a young child, did your mother tuck you in as the poets did? Do you like rain? What do you do when it rains steadily or heavily as described in the poem? Does everyone have a cozy bed to lie in when it rains? Okay. So these are three general answers, and there is a note. All that I am or ever hope it be, I owe to my angel mother. So everything I am and everything I owe is the credit goes to my mother, Abraham Lincoln. So this is a quote, very nice. And what else we will do? Say, write down. This is the rain on the roof. Sorry, don't write it.
This is the rain.
No, don't write it. Wait, how should I start? Um, okay, write down. The poet in this poem, write the name of the poet.
The poet
Who is the poet?
Abraham Lincoln.
No,
Abraham
Abraham
Lincoln, ma'am.
Lincoln is the Here it was mentioned as a quote. He is not the person. Quote Skinny. That is the
Coach
poet's name.
Kitty.
Yes. Write down his name. Okay. What I said, I
Coach
forgot.
Kitty.
No, no, no. What I said, the sentence. Please repeat. I forgot.
Ma'am, the rain on the roof.
No, no. How I started means what was the first word I said? You also forgot.
The
Okay.
poet said that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay, the
Poet said that,
poet,
ma'am.
yes, the poet now name quote Skinny in this poem describes how he feels, describes how he feels,
This poem.
describes how he feels
How he feels
on a
on a
rainy day. Full stop. The poet states, the poet states, full stop and write down. The poet states that whenever,
the poet.
okay, should I write it for you? Will it be more helpful for you?
What, ma'am?
If should I write it for you? Then it will be more helpful. Means, should I write it here in the whiteboard, or you can take the dictation?
You can take the dictation.
Okay, then I am not writing. Okay, no problem.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
If you feel problem, then please ask me. Okay. How he feels on a rainy day? Full stop. Actually, to other class, I actually write down in the whiteboard. Okay, have you written rainy day till rainy day? The poet
Yes, ma'am.
states that.
The poet
Oh,
states
I said
that
already. I have already mentioned this. I'm forgetting what I said. Please repeat me this line. As I am saying it from my mind, it is every time I'm forgetting what I said. Please repeat
the
the whole
poet
sentence I said. Yes.
the poet states that uh, till the rainy day.
Till the rainy day. From the beginning, start reading. But I have said you.
Okay. The quote Skinner in this poem describes how he felt
The quote
on.
Skinner don't write the before the proper noun because it is not means grammatically wrong. Okay, write down the poet, comma, then quote Skinner.
The
Otherwise,
poet,
write quote Skinner the poet. Okay, right like this. And say
how he feels on a rainy day. The poet states that
okay. Whenever it rains, the poet states that whenever it rains,
whenever it rains,
he starts to recall. He
he
starts
starts
to recall
to
all
recall
all his past memories.
all his past memories.
Full stop. While while lying
While lying
on his bed
on his bed
in the cottage,
in the cottage,
he listens to the
he listens to the
pitter patter sound
pitter patter sound
of the rain.
of the rain.
Full stop. As he listens
As he listens
to the sound of the rain,
to the sound of the rains,
he starts he starts
he starts
remembering
remembering
his old days
his old days
when he was
when he was
a little boy.
a little boy.
Father, full stop, and write father. Or you can write
Father,
here, he was a little boy, or you can write he was a little child. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Full stop. Father, he
Father,
remembers. He remembers
he
her
remembered
her mother,
her mother,
who is not with him,
who is
not with him
not with him
now,
now,
comma,
comma,
but her memories
but her memories
will always be with him. Will always
will
be with him.
always be with him.
Full stop. He
Full stop.
also he also remembers
He also remembers
how her mother
how her mother
takes care
takes care
of him
of him
during the rainy days.
during
The
the rainy days,
days. So that
so that
he might not
he might not
catch a cold. Catch
catch a
a
cold.
cold. Full stop. While listening to the sound
While listening
to the sound
to the sound
of the rain,
of the rain,
he remembers
he remembers
all the sweet memories
all the sweet
memories
memories
of his past.
of his past.
Okay. Okay, you can omit this line. Okay, you can avoid this line, the last line. While listening to the sound of the rain, he remembers all the sweet memories of his past. Because I have already mentioned this thing, I think, before. See whether I have mentioned it or not. He starts to recall all his past memories.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you can. Okay. Mm, wait. Okay, write down what is the expressions of these lines. I left one question. That is, what do the following phrase means to you? Are you writing?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Write down this number one question that I left. What do the following phrases means to you? Means the expressions. First one, humid shadows. Humid shadows. Okay, right. Humid shadows refer. Humid shadows refer.
Humid
Shadows refer
shadows refer
to the dark,
to the dark,
dark, black clouds
black clouds
that float in the air.
that float in the air. In there. Done, ma'am.
And which is full of water.
And which
Is full of
is
water.
full of water.
Okay, starry spheres. Okay, have you written starry spheres?
Yes, ma'am.
Starry spheres refer to the night sky.
Starry fears
Refer to the
refer
night sky,
to
which
the
is
night,
night sky, which is full of stars.
which is
Full of stars.
full of stars.
And next one is what a bliss. Okay, write down. This expression or phrase, whatever you write, what a bliss, shows the magnitude, magnitude, magnitude,
Shows the magnitude
shows the magnitude of happiness
of happiness
and joy
and joy
that the poet
that the poet
derives from
derives from
the pitter patter sound of the rain.
the bitter
Patter sound of the rain. So if I give you, if I mention you some lines and just ask you what is the expression here or what the poet said here, so you can write it from here. Okay, I am making you write all the expressions.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. The next one is a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being star. Okay, write down a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being star refers to the dreams and fantasies.
To the dreams,
Dreams and fantasies. fantasies. Fantasies
fantasies
that
that about
abound
abound
the poet's mind.
the
Apostrophe
poet's
is
mind.
poet's mind. Okay.
Poet's mind.
What is the meaning of fancies? Do you know what is fancy? Means fantasy. What is the meaning of fantasy?
Fancy. Ma'am, Kalpana.
Yes. The imagination is called fantasy. Okay. What is the last one? A thousand recollection weave their air thread into woof. Okay, write down. It refers
Yes,
to, write down the expression and then write, refers to the memories
refers to the memories
that the poet
that the poet
recollects,
recollects,
just like
just like
the threads
the threads
which are woven or
which
woven, whatever,
are
woven across
across
the loom, L-O-O-M, loom,
the
to
loom
form
to form
an
an
exquisite picture.
exquisite
Exquisite picture.
picture. Done, ma'am.
What is the meaning of exquisite?
Exquisite.
What is the meaning?
Exquisite. Hmm.
Don't see the dictionary or Google search. You just say from yourself. Do you know what is the meaning?
No, ma'am.
It means fine. Fine means not I am fine, not that. The fine, which, what it is said in Hindi, I don't know.
Uttam.
No, uttam uh, means I am fine. That is the fine. And we says na that fine clothes, fine craft. It says something like this.
Acha.
That fine. That is exquisite. Which is without any means uh, in which we can't say that it is fault, means in which we can't means identify any wrong things. Okay, that is exquisite. Okay, done. Please submit your copy today after completing the whole thing. If there is anything left, so complete it, the whole thing. Don't you don't have to write this part. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
just submit the portion I have make you write last day and today, and
Okay,
also
ma'am.
mention the chapter's name freshly.
Okay.
And your handwriting is good, I don't have to say anything about it. Okay, you just submit your copy, don't forget. Bye. And submit your copy in classwork section, not in homework section.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.